Welcome everybody to another Community Fit. I'm your host, James, and this is Move Lab Dynamic. We are rolling into our last of this month. We have today and the next week. What I mean by that is if you've been joining us, we're doing upper body in dynamic and lower body in foundation, and next month that will flip-flop. For today, and I want to say this at the top of the hour so you can go grab, consider what you might use. You're going to need some sort of prop today. I have a little bouncy ball here. So if you have a tennis ball, like a little massage ball, a dog toy ball, that works really well. If you don't have this, a rolled up pair of socks, even a little pillow, a little massage tool, whatever you got, just something that you can kind of toss around is going to be recommended for today. And if you don't got it, no big deal. Do what you can do. Mimic, play, make the workout your own, because again, this is Move Lab and it's your choice what you want to do. So I'm going to set this down. We're going to get started. If you are rejoining us into yet another installment of Move Lab, welcome back. You know the drill, you know what's up. If you are brand new to Move Lab, know again that there's no wrong or right way to move, just a bunch of options and choices. As always, we're going to start off with a little bit of breath work, move right into some nervous system regulation tools that we'll use throughout the practice. If you want to know more about those, Reset and Restore on Fridays is where it's at. And then we're going to get into our movement practice for today. I'll stick around for any questions you might have. So without further ado, let's get into the breath work. What we've been playing with this week is 4-7-8 breath work. So I'll do the counting, you do the breathing. It's an inhale to a count of 4, a holding of the breath for a count of 7, and an exhale for a count of 8. On Tuesday in Foundations, we also played with this, and we went really kind of neutral on the breathing. We're going to play with speeding it up, slowing it down, doing some different things with it. Don't worry if you're brand new to 4-7-8, I'll walk you through it. But just know that you can play with the cadence any which way you'd like, just acknowledging that your 4, your 7, and your 8 count are all the same. It will be more clear here in a moment. So if you can go in through the nose, out through the mouth, all the better. Let's all do a regular human being inhale and a regular human being exhalation to prepare. One more of those. Regular inhale, regular exhale. And together to a count of 4, 3, 2, hold. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, exhale. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Slower. 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Slower. 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Faster. 4, 3, 2, 1. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 4, 3, 2, 1. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. Exhale. Regular inhale, regular exhale. When you're ready, bring your hands together to get them warmed up. Taking our nice warm hands onto the chin, the throat, the chest, the belly, wherever it is you need some warmth and some touch. Go ahead and do that. You can couple it with or just try your orientation practice. Looking around the space, taking in what's in the room, objectively versus subjectively, which would sound a lot like plant, plant, chair, mirror, plant, window, door, camera, versus floor that needs cleaning or plant that needs watering or person I like or don't like, whatever it is, just naming it. There's a human, there's a dog, there's a door, whatever's in your space, painting. What's above you, to the right, the left, even behind and below. And then maybe there's a little rocking, right to left, right to left. Always knowing you can turn back to the breath work we did or any that we've explored, any of the nervous system reset regulation tools we use or explored here in class, or things you know otherwise. As I said, we're going to be, hopefully by now you found your ball, your prop, whatever it is. If you're just joining us, you're going to need something today to throw around, play with, or not, your choice. We're going to, I think of the hands, like these are extensions of your brain, right? These are things that seek and touch and explore the world. And we just don't give, the same with your feet. We don't give them enough credit. We don't caretake them enough. So let's start with just kind of waking these things up. Let's take our hands and flick. We do an awful lot of grasping, holding on to things, computers, cell phones, tablets, keying. We don't do enough extension. So really flicking as if you're getting off water. And how much can you really spread open those fingers, really getting that back of the hand active. And then from there, maybe even some flamenco hands, exploring the range of motion. And rather than just kind of doing it, really explore the articulation through the fingers. Think of it sort of like a kaleidoscope, like you're really attempting to make shapes. And explore those shapes with your hands. Then pick your favorite hand and just begin to kind of tap, slap, caress, touch the other arm. Work your way across the collarbone, shoulder, neck even, and then just take your hand and rest it in the armpit. Be there for a moment. Take a couple of breaths into that. And then just relax and just notice any distinctions between right and left arm. And then do the same thing on the other side. Then from there, choose a way to sit. And unlike most classes where it's like switch and change, commit to sitting however you'd like. So if you need to sit in a chair, sit in a chair. This works for you, sit like this. Pick a way to sit and you're glued there. Grab a hold of your prop. We're just going to toss it hand to hand. It can be small. It can be big. So far, we've done a lot of strengthening stuff over the last couple of weeks, and I know you've been practicing at home the things that are hard, the things that you enjoyed, because that's the point of this, right? Picking a few things each week to practice and play with. And now we're going to get really exploratory on play and dynamic movement and making that upper body a little bit smarter. So we're going to need all of these tool sets to get to month number 3 of Move Lab, which is whole body work. Now, committing to the way you're sitting, how much further can you toss this? Maybe it's even out in front. Now, you can see with tossing that we're essentially receiving the ball, receiving the ball, receiving the ball, receiving the ball. Versus if we kind of snatch or pull out or grab it out of the air. I'm not waiting for the ball to come to me. I'm going to the ball. Now, sitting however it is you decide to sit, how much bigger, more dynamic can you make this? Whether it's sort of a snatch grab or it's a toss. Now, if one of those is enough for you, keep doing that. If not, one hand behind your back. You're just going to toss, play, or snatch and grab. Other arm. You can start off small, that's fine. And then make it bigger, bigger, and bigger, and bigger. Now, we're going to spend just a little more time doing this, but the invitation now is change the way you're sitting. And you can have both hands back. You can take one away. You can work on the snatching or the tossing. It's for you to decide. You now have some rules. You have some ideas. You have some inspiration. Make it yours. Change the way you're sitting. Change it again. Change it again. And one more time, change it again. Last 4, 3, 2, 1. Take a moment, just kind of relax, settle in. Maybe you need a little bit of breathing, a little bit of resetting, a little regulation. Then go to hands and knees. Put that prop somewhere relatively close because we're coming back to it. We're going to go hands and knees right into our kitty cat push-ups. So feet can be down, feet can be up. Commit to whichever way you're doing it. That imaginary bowl of water is in between the hands, and I go down, and I come back up. Down, and I'm back up. I can move that imaginary bowl of water forward. And then I can move it as far forward as I'd like. Last 3. And 2. And 1. Take a breather. I want to show you that because if you don't have a prop that works well for this, or you just don't feel like doing it, kitty cat push-ups are the way to go. While we're playing here with the prop, if you need to do the push-up, whichever way, do that. If you've got a ball, something that will roll, something that is conducive to this, come back to hands and knees. I'm taking it from the right hand, rolling it to the left. Vice versa. If what I have doesn't roll, you put it over here. Put it over, come back. Put it over, come back. We're just kind of playing with that. Now, keep doing that. And how does it change if you liberate one of your limbs? And then change your mind and do the other. Good. Set it down. Take a breather. From there, you can play with anything we've just done, or it's underneath one hand. That hand has to hold, manipulate, grasp, whatever it is you're holding somehow, some way. I go down, I come up, I pass, I go down, I come up, I pass, down, up, pass, down, up, pass. Take a breather. And maybe your breather today is a little bit of play. Now, if that was enough for you, or if you're regressing to one of the previous exercises, remember, doing what works for you today, stay there. If you want to take it up a notch, go back, move your knees back, bring your heels towards your bum, and your hips forward. Not so far that you're letting them sag, but that from your head to your knees is a relatively straight line. Starting off with a pass. And if you've got that, pass, push up, pass, push up, pass, push up, pass, push up. 3, 2, 1. Take a breather. Go back into tossing. And maybe this time the toss is a little bit bigger. Remember, you don't have to sit like this. Whatever works best for you. And rest. From there, let's lie on our stomach. Just put the ball somewhere, or your prop somewhere close. All the way down. And I'm going to open my arms up to the letter T. I'm going to take a look at my favorite hand. I'm really going to make that hand active in the back of the hand. That's that flick, spreading. I'm going to lift the fingers. I'm going to lift the palm. I'm going to lift the arm. And then I'm going to set it all back down. We're going to do the same arm again. I lift the fingers, the palm, wrist, arm, down, down, down. Up, up, up. Down, down, down. Up, up, up. Down, down, down. Turn your head, look at the other hand. Fingers, palm, wrist, up, down, down, down. Up, up, up. Rest. One more. Up, up, up. Down, down, down. Let's go to the other side, that first side. As that hand and arm lifts, opposite leg lifts. Down, down, down. One more on this side. Up, up, up. Down, down, down. Other side. Up, up, up. Down, down, down. Up. Down. Chin, face, nose, look down. Side number 1, up and down. Number 2, up, down. Back to side 1. Side 2. Take a breather. Now, if one of those pieces of the sequence was difficult, there is no benefit in moving forward. Stay there, practice that. Or open up. Both arms, up, up, up. Takes my upper body up. Down, down, down. Fingers back of the hand, wrists up. Or everything. Two more. Last one. And rest. Last of this series. If one of those was difficult, by all means stay there. If not, grab your prop. Put it in one hand. Everything comes up. You stay up, reach, switch hands, open, down, rest. Up, switch, down. Up, switch, down. One more each side. Up, switch, down. Last one. Roll over onto your back. Over on my back. I'm going to take this ball. I'm just going to toss it up and catch. Catch. Give yourself time to adjust. And then maybe a little faster, a little bigger. It's okay if it drops. You're just going to pick it up and start all over. Rest. Open your arms to the letter T. From there, can you keep your feet on the floor, your hips on the floor, and take the ball that's in one hand and place it over into the other hand? Come back. Notice what's not happening. I'm not letting everything go. I'm asking that that low body stays relatively still, and I reach and I place it into a hand. Again, if you aren't finding abs you didn't know you had, maybe go looking for those to help. One more each side. And rest. Take your prop, whatever it is, place it underneath the chin and hold on to it with the chin. Take your arms, reach them out in front of you, palms facing each other. From there, pick your head up, squish whatever you've got underneath that. You should feel some throat muscle. And then sitting up, and let your hands reach up towards the ceiling. And back down. I'll walk you through that again. Whatever you got is underneath your chin. If not, chin really tries to squish into the chest. I lift, My arms are gonna be inclined to reach forward and I'm gonna say, nope. I'm gonna lift them up. And back down. Again. Four more. Three. Two. One more. Rest. One more breath. Sitting all the way up. Sit however you'd like, and this time you can change your mind. You don't like this here in a moment, change your mind. For now, take whatever you've got and place it into your dominant hand. Make your nose look forward at a specific point in front of you, meaning your nose doesn't get to move. Nose, head, neck are locked into place. However, the ball, the prop in your other hand gets to move, and your eyes are going to track that prop, that ball, wherever it goes, without turning your head. Here's the thing, it sounds really, really easy. And if you're like, this is easy, you're doing it wrong. This is one of the few times where I'm going to go, in Move Lab, you're doing something wrong. If it's like, oh, this is easy, right? Being diligent, being self-aware, being discerning, that the bones of the body and the upper body, neck, head, face do not move. But the ball gets to move. And your eyes follow it. Now, it's going to get to a point where it's in the periphery and it's going to be really hard. Your eyes are going to strain. Let them strain on a scale of 1 to 10 at like a 5 or a 6. So it's like a middle level strain. Don't hurt your eyes to do it, but challenge them, right? And be really aware, like my nose and head wants to turn them. Nope, not doing that today. And then switch hands. Oh, my head really wants to turn there. This one is especially great if you're someone who suffers a lot from neck and jaw tension. And then let your eyes rest. Oh. Go back into the toss. What's changed about this experience? Into the snatch. Maybe it's gotten easier, maybe it's gotten harder, maybe you're sitting better, maybe you're noticing something in the body. Like, what'd you learn from all of this? Then set that down to the side, just a little shoulder roll, maybe a little orientation, a little movement. Which things are you going to practice from this, from the previous sessions, from workouts you know in general? What's going to help you get to the next level? From there, put your hands on your heart, take a nice deep inhale, tell yourself thank you for showing up today. You did a really good thing. Take a look around your space. Your space was an active participant. Take a look at that prop. Tell your prop, thank you. You could not have done today's practice without it. Then take a look at anyone you see on screen, anyone, any names you see, anyone in the room with you, dogs, cats, small animals included. Tell your community, thank you for the support, and we thank you for your support here in this community. We'll see you tomorrow for Reset and Restore, and next week for more Move Lab and more Community Fit in general. Bye, everyone. Thanks.
Awesome. Thank you, James. Thank you, everyone. I have a couple quick updates before everyone logs off. Just want to let you know, I put the link in the chat for our past recorded community fit sessions. So that's our YouTube link. So we have from, I think, 2 or 3 different blocks. We've got 6 weeks of classes there. Still not sure that we're going to be able to get these current classes on YouTube right away. So just wanted to give you that link. So if you did miss a class, you can definitely go check out some of our past classes. Also, I put in our Marketing Cloud email address, and just wanted to ask everyone to please bookmark it or put it in your address book or whitelist it, however that works, in your email, so that when our marketing team does send out the Community Fit emails and updates, you will actually receive it in your inbox rather than to your spam. I know we had a lot of problems this session with the registration links going straight to your junk mail. So if you put marketing@content.westernhealth.com in your address book, I believe that should help it go right to your inbox. So I have both things in the chat. If you want to copy and paste, we'll give you a couple minutes to go in there and grab those. But other than that, thank you so much, James. And I don't think we've seen Bob yet. Have we seen
Bob
Bob
is
yet?
not here today. The only time you'll see Bob is probably reset and restore. I've
Okay.
learned my lessons not to bring Bob in movement classes.
Because he wants to move with you. I got it. Awesome. All right, everybody. Thank you so much. We'll see you tomorrow. Thanks, Raymond. Bye,
Bye,
guys.
everyone.